Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Rakakodash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, make this quick, try to make this quick, lest the Spurs jump on me. Vocab Malone is a persona non grata. I'll let you hear it.
Persona non grata.
Persona non grata. You can look at how it's pronounced. What the hell did I just do? There we go.
Persona non grata.
All right. Persona non grata. That's why I said call 911 on him. He's a non-person. He's not accepted. We don't deal with this guy. And this video comes about me watching a video that was put up by let me come to it. This is the title of the video is Vocab is most definitely a coward. The word cuts deep. And this is put up by GMS Vegas Sit Downs 144K. And he was doing the video. He had mentioned my video, but he was doing a video on responding to a video that was put up by Cross the Line Radio with Captain Tazariak, and then you also have Captain Katazak. Entitled Vocab Malone's a Coward. Ronald Savage says he had sex with a bomber or Africa Bambata. So anyway, let me just go ahead and let this play to see what this guy did. He did that to me too. He struck a video that I did, and I had to go to that copyright school, which I hate that. Anyway, so he's not playing like R.P. McMurphy and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, or One Flews Over the Cuckoo's Nest, however you say it. He's playing mind games with Nurse Ratched. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a classic movie. You got to see it. And he makes a statement in the movie. I think he said she's a C word, and it starts with a C, ends with a T, and it sounds like blunt, so you can understand. I think he said that, but he said Nurse Ratched, she plays a rigged game, because they were playing, the whole movie was about mind games between the nurse and himself, and he was winning, and then she would do things, that's outside of playing that little game, And at the end of the movie, she caused this one guy, Billy Babbitt or whatever his name was, to kill himself, commit suicide. He took a glass and cut his throat, and R.P. McMurphy jumped on her and tried to choke her to death. And everybody in that movie, kill that bee. But anyway, he made the statement. He said, if it was a fair game, she lost the game by, spoiler alert, she lost the game by lobotomizing him. That means she lost the game. She lost the mind game. So Vocab is nothing but a nurse Ratched, And I'm gonna let this play. This video I didn't watch. It came up on my feed, but I didn't notifications, but I didn't watch it. But it was going back and forth with Vocab because he had a little discussion that turned into a debate. Vocab wanted Captain Desariac to say what he wanted him to say, which he said, what he told the truth, you know. But we through with that guy, and I'm pretty sure every Israelite should be through with this guy. He's a persona of God. He doesn't play a fair game. He plays a rigged game, which shows you that the Most High is not dealing with him. You know, he's not going to accept the truth, and he's bugging the hell out. So you leave him alone, and then you got Sarnetta letting him on the show. Sarnetta, he's not going on your show to try to help you. He's going on there for us. He wants to get some fame out there. But we like I said, if he rolls up on you, or any Christian rolls up on you, now it goes to any Christian. Christians, if they roll up and say they're the Christian, they got to shut the hell up and listen to what we got to say. If they have a legitimate question, they can ask their question. If it's going to turn into a back and forth, we're not out there to discuss things with people or have debates. Now, sometimes somebody asks a legitimate question and it turns into a mini debate. But if you see this guy can't get it, Paul said that in 1 Corinthians chapter 14. It's not too many words. I'm not going to go to it. But it is in, Paul did say it. He said, if you find him ignorant, pretty much leave him ignorant. You're not going to go back and forth with a Christian. You've been going back and forth with this guy for 6 months, and he's got questions. Well, what about this? Well, you know, there was one Edomite that did this, and, you know, Esau could have killed Jacob, but he really didn't, so he gets a chance. And then, a boy not an Edomite, which the word of boy does not mean hate. So, anyway, I'm going to let this play, see how the Spirit hits me, and then I'm going to close it. But like I said, any Christian, any Muslim, anybody that come up, and it comes into a back and forth, and you're trying to teach you a lesson through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and they, you know, if you're a professor in a college and somebody's asking, what about this, professor? What about that? You're going to tell them to shut the hell up. If not, call security and get rid of them. So any Christian, because now what Vocab is doing, he's sending Jake Christians out there. So you guys don't call the cops on them. Say, look, man, you're here to listen or keep it. Either you're going to listen, you're going to ask legitimate questions to get a better understanding of what we're saying, or you're going to shut the hell up, or you're going to walk down the street, or we're going to call the cops. And if the cops play games, remember, we got the law on our side, federal law and state law, when you disrupt a religious meeting, a religious gathering. So we're going to use that. We're not playing with you Christians no more. We're not playing with all of y'all. We got the truth. If you can't see it, keep walking. If not, we're going to ask you to walk. Or we may leave ourselves. Or we may call the police on you. And we may press charges on you, criminal and civil charges on you. So let's show you. This proves that this man does not, he's bitch made. He doesn't play, he plays a rigged game. Let's listen. So let that be a lesson to y'all. You don't got to deal with him. Oh, you got to be fair. You know, we don't got to be fair, okay? We got the truth. He don't.
So let's play real quick.
Screen share. So what I'm gonna share first. Now I did this in my car Chronicles, but this is better because you can see a lot clearer. So I'm gonna share my screen. So now what you're looking at,
Vocab Malone.
now that's me. I typed that. part,
Oh my
right?
God! If it says that clean.
So it says copyright
content
at
owner
YouTube.
Vocab Malone.
Content owner Vocab Malone.
You slithering sloop.
Yep, impact on video. Video scheduled for removal. This video is scheduled for removal in 6 days. If you like to avoid a strike, you can delete the video. This is what he did. So what I did, so when I see that now, that's why I was saying, like, back in the days, I don't know if we could see, like, who gave us the strike.
I don't think so.
You know what I mean? And so when I saw that, I messaged him. I said, yo, did you put a strike? Did you flag my video? And he,
Right, because you can't really, that information isn't really revealed on the platform as you, like YouTube. On a YouTube platform, you would never know who sent you the strike. All right, you can't really. There's no way of knowing who actually did it. All right, you might be able to get an idea, but you can't really tell. But it was good that he actually notified Vocab to ask if he was responsible. So this is what he's about to reveal. So let me play it further.
said he did. And that was like the most bitch-made thing I've ever experienced. But then I started thinking about the clip that I put up, and the clip is ugly. When I say the clip is ugly,
But why he grow a beard trying to look like you?
what I don't understand. Why does everybody grow a beard got to look like me?
Because no, but like watch, look how he shapes it and how he grows it directly. He's trying, like, yo, let me.
All right, let me stop it there. I don't know what he's getting into. But what this shows is that Tazariak did handle him. All right, and we'll give the credit, okay? And, normally we don't care for the debating, the back and forth with these dumbass Christians. We'll point out some errors that they say, and we'll use it.
And by the way, we do. Y'all probably thinking, why y'all ain't with ISUPK? Why y'all taking his side? Why are you saying good? Because first of all, they're Israelites. And when any Israelite goes up against another religion or another person that teaches something different, we're going to take this. I don't care if it's IUIC, ISUPK. I don't care if it's, except for Hakar. We ain't going to take his side. I'm just joking. Sakari, we'll take Sakari's. We'll take any Israelite side if they're going against another so-called religion. So, we're coming in the spirit of, we're ISUPK right now. Tomorrow we might be IUIC. We might be coming in the spirit of the IUIC or whatever. But if there any Israelite groups that's dealing with Vocab Malone and is handing his ass to him, then we applaud you. So, we applaud Captain Tazariak. I'm laughing because people are see y'all GMS, y'all confused. This is awful of confusion. First you're down with them and then you ain't. No, we're down with them if they doing the right thing. That's it. So now let's listen to some more.
For edification's sake, but and y'all know our stance. They ISUPK, they're off, but this is where we'll give credit. We'll definitely side with and
when the elders said they're off on certain things. We teach things that we don't teach. Like there's a couple of different things. Like the Sabbath. They say the Sabbath is Friday, sundown, Saturday, sundown. We disagree with that. Just to give you an idea. I would say 95, 96% maybe even 98%. They teach the same thing that we teach. There are a few things. They teach that Ruth is an Israelite. We teach that Ruth is an actual Moabite, and the seven taught that Ruth was actual Moabite. So that's to give you a couple examples, all right? But if you got a Captain Tazariak or any of the men in ISUPK that says that Esau is going into captivity, then we're with that.
Hakar, priest Hakar, I guess he's priest now. You know, he said that we always side.
Yeah, he's the priest of On, because he's a bald-headed priest. You know what the Lord says about that? I did a video on that. He's yet to respond. You know, he's a bald-headed priest. He shaves his head, but he's a priest. So he's not a priest of the Most High. Definitely not.
With the Christians, well, that this right here is proving that what you said was bullshit. Because here, you know, we're siding with Captain Zaryak because he was actually right over the Antichrist, the devil. All right, and because it made him look bad, and he didn't look like he was the one dominating the conversation. This is what he had to do. See, this is how you know that this word is it's sharp and powerful, man. It will cut you to the heart. Not Acts. What am I doing? Hebrews 4 and verse 12, and it reads, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit." And that's what happened to Vocab. He was getting sliced. All right, it was like getting a dart right through the liver. You know, you get that little pierce, that tender poke between your fifth rib. All right, and that's what happened to him spiritually. And
he got jugged in the spirit. Homeboy got jugged in the spirit.
He threw extra wounds on his cuts because, you know, we came behind the video that Tazaryak put up, and we responded too. It was cutting the hell out of him using the scriptures. And that's why the scriptures say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but spiritual. All right, this word is more quick and powerful and sharp than any two-edged sword. This is our weapon right here. We don't have to physically do nothing. You know, he be looking for us to make physical threats, you know, towards him so he can use it again.
Yeah, because he's set up. He's set up. He's not doing this by himself. He gets marching orders. Just like Kamala gets marching orders, just like Trump gets marching orders
against us, but we don't do that. No, we just keep it biblical, you know, which is what you should do. It says, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and as a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. And you know, this is how we handle in every so-called and that's what we're going to continue to call you, an antichrist. All right, you're really against the word. You know, you just you hide behind the word while misusing the word, handling the word of the Most High deceitfully for your own agenda. All right, and when we detect it, when we detect your lies, your errors, we point it out, and we destroy it, breaking down these strongholds, anything that opposes itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and let's go from there to Hosea 6 and 5, and I'm gonna qualify this. This is originally, right? This is originally dealing with the rebuke of Israel. All right, because both Judah and Israel, they were in a bad place with the Most High, and the Lord used the prophets to warn them. You know, and they was the ones that was getting cut to the heart because they was the ones that was being wicked. But just this passage, this verse right here, we can apply it against these Christians. We can apply it against demons like Vocab.
Yeah, the word right there in Hosea 6 and 5, the word hew means to cut or hack, but we're cutting and hacking in the spirit. You know, Vocab Malone is done. He's spiritually out of there. He's 6 feet under in the spirit. There's nothing he can do. You know, He came many times. We dealt with him. We were reasonable with this man in the scriptures. Anytime he said, pull out a scripture, we would tell him what it meant. You know, he's first of all, he was being a snake because he snuck up on us. He didn't say, is it all right if I come to your camp? Maybe we would have said no, maybe yes, maybe no. But he snuck up on us. He sneaks up on camp. So that's what a snake does. Remember what Genesis 3 says? It speaks about the serpent. And and he's a serpent. I believe that's Genesis 3. I'm positive it's Genesis 3. I'm sorry, let me do this. Let me do it this way. King James. Genesis 3. Here it is, first verse. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. And this serpent represents a man. It's not an actual serpent. It's calling, matter of fact, let me do this. Let me look up the word serpent. Like the word devil, a devilish person. Okay, let's see. Let's go into the Hebrew. The word is nakash. Serpent, snake, serpent, image of the serpent, fleeing serpent, mythological, excuse me. Okay. To practice divination, divine, observe signs learned by experience, diligently observe practice, fortune telling, take as an omen, to practice divination, to observe the signs or omens. See, he's a serpent that casts spells. Like he got those jakes following them because he got a spell on them. Like Screaming Jay Hawkins. And this is what I want to do. Matthew. Back to the basics, 23. I want to go right to the point. Let me do this. Okay, it's 33rd verse. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? Now that hell was talking about when Babylon is destroyed. So these same wicked scribes, Pharisees, and Sadducees that came against Yahushua going back over 2,000 years ago, they're here in Babylon today. They're going to eat a missile. So we know that he's not talking about actual animals. He's talking about these scribes and Pharisees. Even the word devil, that's why we call vocab a devil. Let me go to devil. You know what? Let me go to John. John 8 and 44. Back to the basics. You have your father the devil. I want to look up the word devil. Bear me for a minute.
In response to Western sanctions on some members, BRICS countries have accelerated the development of an independent international payment system.
The BRICS alliance has marked a significant...
Okay. Diabolos. Diabolos. Devil, false accuser, slanderer, prone to slander, slanderous. Now, this is what this guy does. He'll say, if let's say you had the thing with Joy Morgan with the IUIC, which I didn't blame it on the IUIC. It was a man that was part of the IUIC that did it, so you can't blame it on them. But they should have came false and said this is a guy that had a problem. We didn't know, but he's out, or we kicked him out, or we was going to kick him out. It was just some, because you're gonna have anybody can join a particular camp. You don't know if this guy's an axe murderer, but it went on them. That's why you got to vet the people that come in. You just let anybody giving out flyers come on in. No, it doesn't work that way. We're only looking for the elect. If you don't measure up, first of all, you're not going to get in the first place. But let's say you get it, you slither in. You're not going to measure up. You're going to be out of there. It's a prone to slander, and that's what this guy does. Anything that happens with Israelite, the thing in Jersey, not Hoboken, that was, I believe that was Bergen, New Jersey. But anyway, the guy came out of the car with the woman, and he shot up a bunch of small hats. And then Vocab said, oh, this guy was a part of the Israel community. You can see the fringes and so forth. And if he says that, he'll say the Israelites did it. So let's say the ABC group did it. It came from them. You don't focus on them. You use a broad brush to say, watch out, this is what Israelites do. So he's a slanderer. He's a serpent, prone to slander, slanderous. And these people that are Israelites that are following him, just leave them alone too. The hell with them. Accusing falsely. Right, because if one group does it, he means this is what Israelites do. Look, Christians bug out too. A calumniator, false accuser, slanderer, metaphorically applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of the Most High, which that's what you do. Acts 5 and 38. It says, leave those, if they are not of the Most High, leave them alone. Because if they're not the Most High, they will come tonight. But if they are, happy ye be found to fight against the Most High. So we ain't getting weaker, we're getting stronger. May be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him. And you side with the devil. You get marching orders from people over you. Let me go to the word Satan. As we say Satan, right, Satan as the lion seeking whom he may devour, that represents you. Satan's devices, that's 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. All right, synagogue of Satan. Let's deal with that. Synagogue of Satan. The word is Satan. Let me let you hear it.
Strong's G 4567, Satanas. Satanas. Thayer's Lexicon, Satan. Satan.
Which means adversary, one who opposes another in purpose or act. The name given to the prince of the evil spirits, the inveterate adversary of the Most High and the Messiah. He incites apostasy from the Most High and to sin, circumventing men by his wiles. That's in Ephesians, the wiles of the devil. Like he tries to be slick, like a slithering snake. The worshippers of idols are said to be under his control by his demons. Demons are them niggas that are around you. That woman, that blockhead woman that was with you, she ain't nothing but a demon. He is able to take possession of men and inflict them with diseases. And that disease is a false information. By God's assistance, he is overcome on the Messiah's return from heaven. He will be bound with chains. Well, that already happened. Actually, you're going to be bound in a bundle. Matthew's 13:38 on down. Matter of fact, I'm going to read that. For 1,000 years, that already happened. But when 1,000 years are finished, he will walk the earth in yet greater power. Now they think that's Satan, the devil, Satan. It's talking about Esau, the elite of Esau, combination of Esau and Edom. But shortly after will be given over to eternal punishment. A Satan-like man. Vocab Malone, you're a Satan-like man. You act the role of the devil. So there's many scriptures that come to mind on this particular subject. Let's listen to a little bit more. I'll wind up becoming a long video.
Because he's been getting hewed down for almost a decade now by the prophets.
Yeah, because he started this mess back in 2016. So we're talking, 8 years, going on 9 years. And we're not going to follow what you're saying. Oh, we're Christians now. We were wrong. Let's follow. No. And you're not going to acknowledge that we have the truth. Because you said, we believe you said, we can't prove who set you up, but we believe the small hats are part of it. And you're failing miserably. And the thing that you did, the bitch made move, let me look up the word bitch made. And you can use the word bitch on TV. Bitch made. Okay, bitch made. Let's look this up. Urban Dictionary. Bitch made, the typical name of a coward. Someone who is bitch made is a snitch and a bitch pretty much combined. Well, the snitching part is when you flag this video. When Jaden threatened to fight Dallas, he turned out to be bitch made and contacted Jaden's mother. Oh, that's you, Jaden. You now you got a new nickname, Jaden. Jaden the Antichrist. Or you can put in, when Vocab threatened to have a debate with Captain Desariac, he turned out to be bitch made and contacted the cops instead, or however you want to do it. Let's look up the word bitch made again. Bitch made. The typical name of a coward, someone who is bitch made, is a snitch and a bitch pretty much combined. That was a bitch move, man. And therefore you're a persona non grata. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next one. Shalom.